Good morning! Hey, all you beautiful, amazing, awesome, wonderful folks out there. So I got a question. Am I the only person that has a house full of stuff? I know lots of people who are very minimalistic. Man, they've got their couch, their love seat, their coffee table, their TV, and that's it. And man, it feels so good when I go in their house because there's not a lot of stuff everywhere. But you walk into my house and man, I have stuff everywhere. Stuff from my past, stuff I'm going to use later, stuff I'm not really sure why I have it. And I tell you what, some of this stuff I've went out and gotten for myself because it's something that I wanted. And some of this stuff is simply mine because someone else has given it to me. Now, some of that stuff I totally needed and wanted, and some of that stuff I didn't really need it and I didn't really want it, but because somebody else gave it to me, I went ahead and kept it. Can anybody else relate? Well, what I can tell you is there's lots of stuff in my house that gets in the way while I'm traveling to get the things that I do need. I'm tripping over, having to move out of the way, this stuff that I don't necessarily even need. There is much to be said about this. Our life, our heart is our home. And in our heart, we have lots of stuff. Stuff that we went out and got for ourselves and stuff that's been given to us. Stuff that we needed and wanted and stuff that we didn't necessarily need or want at all. And there's lots of stuff in our heart that is useful, and we use it every single solitary day. And then there's stuff inside our heart that we didn't necessarily need in the beginning, and we don't necessarily need now, and it totally gets in the way. Let's use for an example someone who said, "You are an excellent mother." Now guess what? I can use this in my home every single day. When I start to get distracted, when I start to lose hope that maybe I've blown it as a mom, I can go and get the "You are an excellent mother," and I can totally use it in my day. But someone saying, "No one is ever going to love you, Jennifer." Guess what? If that's in my heart, I've got to stumble across "No one's ever going to love you, Jennifer," to get to "You're an excellent mother." And day after day after day after day, it is going to be in my way, and I choose whether or not it stays in my home or not. Today, I want to encourage you to take inventory. Take stock of what you've got in your home, the home of your heart. Take a look around. What do you need? What have you kept just because you're not sure what to do with it? What have you got in your heart that you can give away? There's lots of stuff in my house right now that I could totally give away to someone else that they could use. But would me sharing with someone else, "No one's ever going to love you," would that help them? The truth is the contents of our heart is how we see the outside world. It's the things that we give away. So if I've got that untruth that I've now assigned as truth, "You're never going to be loved by anyone," in my home, there's a good chance when needed, when I'm having a bad day, when someone ticks me off, I'm going to certainly give the contents of my heart away. And it's not going to be that that person's an excellent mother. There's a good chance it's going to be, "No one's ever going to love you." Today, look around. What's your home look like? What's your heart look like? Are you going to go ahead and keep some of that stuff in there? Hold on to it because it's powerful and useful? Are you going to go ahead and take out the trash? I say, put it on the curb. Let the trash man pick it up. You don't need it. You never did. I love you so much. You're worth an absolutely extravagant day, and I sure hope you have one. I love you. Word.